And welcome back. Right, so first off, I had some mic issues with my, well, I don't know where the problem lies. Probably with my sound card and the drivers there, but I had to mess with my sound settings quite a bit, so hopefully that was worth it and this audio level is acceptable to your ears. Let me know if it isn't. I had to do that in the last episode as well, so hopefully this doesn't keep happening because it's quite annoying having to troubleshoot where the problem lies. Anyway, we are about to fight some unholds here, 12 of them, and at this stage of the game it should be a pretty easy fight. Sadly, I quickly looked at our favorite enemy perks and it seems that only Chloe has the favorite enemy unhold perk. Which means that we can't really unlock the unhold legendary contract very easily unless we want to try to feed kills to Chloe, which I suppose is possible, but it's also something I don't really want to be doing. So we'll see. We might recruit someone with the favorite enemy unhold perk, or we might just give it to... No, never mind. The very next person here does have favorite enemy unhold, so Enhard does have it. Let's quickly double check if no one else has it as well. No, actually no, yeah. Apparently I have been misled by my brain and my eyes once again, so actually Enhard and Boldewin also have it at least. Yeah, okay. So never mind what I just said about the perk. So we have 3 people who actually have it. And let's see how many favorite enemy kills does Enhard have. Why can I not see it there? Okay, 9 for Boldewin and 2 for Enhard. So Boldewin needs, let's see, at 15%. So needs like 8 more kills to unlock the legendary contract. So let's see if we can feed some kills to Boldewin maybe, but I won't try too hard to do that because it's quite tedious to try that. Anyway, this is the team we're going with. I'm bringing both of our ranged guys since they can deal damage quite well against unholds, even when the front lines will be kind of blocking their shots for some of them. But yeah, at this point we should have so much damage that we can just pretty much nuke them down pretty reliably. I guess I should consider bringing Farouk since he's our only guy with Indom available. It's probably not necessary for this fight, and as we witnessed when we used Farouk's Indom last time, he actually doesn't have that much in the way of defenses apart from Indom. Doesn't have Underdog, and his melee defense is okay, but that's with dodge. So if he does get staggered or dazed or something like that, his survivability rate drops very low indeed. But we could bring him and give him a shield, but I guess we'll be fine even without it. Like I said, we've outscaled a fight like this, I believe, but let's see. There's always the possibility that I am incorrect in my assumptions. It has happened before. So let's just go in and start killing these green lumbering hulks. Right. So they will throw people back and possibly push them around, but like I said, we should have enough damage to not be too troubled by it. With that said, there are 12 of them, so yeah, it is possible that we even lose someone here, even though I just said we wouldn't have any trouble, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. This is I don't know, we should maybe move back a couple of tiles here before we engage. So, sure, let's move back a little bit. Yeah, 2 tiles should be fine-ish. These front ones can, I believe, do their jump attack, but that's not a big deal, I guess. Could move back 3 tiles even though. Let's move back 3 tiles. It's a bit difficult to do that exactly with these bushes and this high ground here, but let's like mostly do that. No, this is actually 2 tiles back. What am I talking about? No, it's 3. Oh. Well, it seems my brain is more confused than usual today. Hopefully that's not going to continue to be the case. I am a bit tired, didn't get as much sleep as I would like. Anyway, even if we make these tactical errors here, if you can call them that, it should be fine in this fight. And we can leave Chloe nearer to them because she's one of our best tanks, or even our best tank. So should have no trouble against some unholds. Let's leave her there for now, I guess. Should have used shield wall manually there, I guess, because we kind of wasted that Born with a board free shield wall. And I don't know if we should move to this high ground or not. Let's not. Let's just half-ass this to somewhat acceptable marching. Let's leave Gajon in the front. Take a shot here. That's not going to accomplish much because they'll just regenerate. But sure, we can target one of them with both Bava and Malabod, so why not? Also, we still don't have a gun for Malabod, so we should head back south at some point. Maybe take a caravan to one of the southern cities. Maybe spawn like a famed gun there. Anyway, let's do that and let them do their thing. Okay, get pushed back there. And once again. But does Gajon actually have resilience? So is that... No, he does not. So that stagger will stick with him for a while. Which is not great for someone who relies on freedom of movement, but it is what it is. Let's see, let's inspire the wolf here, I guess. And did you regenerate all the way to full? You did, so we kind of wasted our shots completely there. Oh well, it is what it is. And as we can see, unholds have battle hearts, so we don't get surround bonuses, not even from backstabber, I believe. Which kind of makes this actually more simple of a fight, so we don't need to worry about surround bonuses at all. We can just go for whichever one we choose. And I guess we'll try to nuke one of these 3 down first with this lineup here. So let's go for this one, I guess. It's in Sami's lunging range. Jon cannot get to that one. Let's wait with him. Asa cannot get to anything there, as neither can Borghild unless we do a rotation. Okay, Chloe, you can hold these 3 back. And once again, I kind of wasted the free effect there, so... Should have used shield wall manually, so... Plenty of mistakes I've already made in this fight, but it shouldn't matter too much. Very nice damage there, Sami. And here we'll go for the cudgel, I guess, instead of the thrust. And indeed we did have 95% to hit there. We even inflict a wound. And we don't even have crippling strikes on Enhard, so that's quite impressive against an unhold. Okay, one of them down already. Go for this one next. Would be nice to get a famed Estok for Herman. He's still using a regular one. But yeah, as we can see, our damage is just so high that there should be no problem in this fight. But with our tanks, the problem is that we don't have immunity to being thrown. So in here, when we lock these unholds in place, we can't actually lock them in place. Unlike with regular foes, and they might just go for our backline. But if that happens, then it happens. It's not that big of a deal. We can taunt one of them, but we can't taunt all of them. Well, we can taunt two of them actually, because we get to act before them. Even with stagger, I believe. We'll get... no, 68 initiative. Yeah, stagger is quite bad. Well, we can taunt one of them, but do we even want to do that? Guess it's fine. Let's taunt this one. And we pull them in. It's probably better to rotate Asa further instead of going for the hit there. Or we could rotate Borghild, who actually deals more damage than Asa does. So let's rotate Borghild. Should try to remember that Baldwin is one of the people who has the favorite enemy perk. Oh yeah, the reason why Enhard did so much damage is because he also has the favorite enemy perk, right? Let's just double check that here. Yes, indeed. Plus 6% only. But yeah, if we want to unlock the legendary Rock Unhold contract, we should try to feed kills to our people with the favorite enemy perk. So I guess that is a consideration. Okay, Enhard should be able to get this kill next round. And here, shield walling is not as good as usual because they can, as I previously mentioned, just throw our tanks over their shoulders. Which means we probably want to just wait with Chloe. So, yeah, maybe I should have brought Farouk, our only Indom user. Oh, very nice there. Nice lunge. Guess we'll lunge on this one as well. And let's see. We still have a 100% with Cudgel. I thought these guys had last stand, but I don't see it in this list. Oh, do I actually have the full... yes, I do have the enhanced enemy tooltips on fully. So not sure. Am I just blind? Or is it not there? I guess it's not there because I can't see it. Maybe it's just for white unholds, but not sure. Anyway, let's just kill this one. Goodbye. And the wolf, I guess we'll just wait with the wolf instead of going for this one. Though, maybe we shouldn't wait. But let's wait. And that amount of damage means that Baldwin should probably be able to kill this one. Does not get to act before it though, so it will regenerate some of its health. Here we could take a shot or just back off, and both options are just fine. Taking a shot actually doesn't accomplish much unless we try to kill this one, because they'll just regenerate. Let's wait. And they are trying to attack our tanks instead of throwing them around. Well, never mind. I jinxed it. Okay. Well, not too bad. And here we have 80 melee defense. I don't believe we'll need to shield wall. Then again, it is only 18 fatigue and we do have iron lungs as well. So we could do that. But let's just wait for now. Okay, these two are trying to flank us. Not like it matters much. Let's make sure that Boldavin has a good chance to kill this one. So take one shot there. And I guess we'll shoot at this one. Or maybe this one. Let's shoot at this one, I guess. And let's see. We could inspire Boldavin actually. Or Emmerich. Or even Enhard. Let's inspire Boldavin here. The poor guy doesn't get inspired much, so let's make sure we do that even at least once in his life. And with Asa, I guess we'll go for this one, even though it does have the high ground. Probably, or we could just reposition, but let's wait for now. And let's see if Boldavin can kill this one. Indeed he can. Now let's wait. This one is still waiting. I don't know how many action... Well, actually it does have 9 action points, so we might have wasted that shot we took earlier, because I believe it will just regenerate, even though it waited, but not sure about that. Anyway, let's wait and see. And just end turn with Chloe, because it's basically no use going for the minor damage we can do with a spear there. And with Wolf we could go for this one, or maybe go for the southern flank. Let's go for this one. And let's actually move with Malabode. Okay. Doesn't get to regenerate. Okay, so that happens at the start of their turn. Alright. Not something I've been paying too much attention to, because it usually doesn't matter that much. Anyway, we could taunt twice here to prevent being thrown again, unless this one goes in. So might as well do that. And Asa can go for that one. Now, I could kill it with boar kill probably, but I should probably save the kill for either Enhard or Boldavin. So instead of killing with boar kill, let's just reposition instead. Let's go here, I guess. Provide a little bit of protection for our ranged characters. And with Chloe, let's just wait. They might just throw her again. Okay, Enhard, time to kill again. Nice. 7 left. Oh, did this one wait? Yeah, it did. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's go for this one. And would we inspire? Maybe Emmerich. No, it's actually not good, because we can move. If we inspired, we should have an enemy within 1 movement tile range of the polearm. Otherwise it's not going to accomplish us anything in this position. So let's not inspire him. Let's inspire Sami, I guess. Right, these two are content trying to hit Chloe. Right, and this one is waiting, yeah. So I can play the same game, I can wait as well. And I guess we'll go for this one next with Sami. And with the wolf as well. Don't need to worry about the high ground. So I did block Herman's attack. Right, it's almost dead. This one is fleeing. Right, this one coming in. And we miss a 92. Doesn't matter though. Let's actually rotate Enhard here. And we could go in already and daze it with the cudgel, but if we wait, there is the slight possibility we actually get to kill it with either Enhard or Baldwin during this round. It's pretty unlikely though. But we can just wait because the daze, while the daze is a bit useful, yeah, it will just regenerate most of the damage it takes. So let's just wait and let it do its thing. Same thing here. Instead of launching immediately, let's just wait. And taunt both of these so they don't throw poor Gajon. This one will just die as it tries to flee. Unless Borghild misses a 95 when it does. Okay, here let's inspire Enhard. Because now the Unhold is next to him, so he can attack twice after being inspired with his weapon that costs 6 AP to attack with. Gajon actually gets thrown back. Whatever's. Score a nice vengeance hit there with Asa. Okay, so we can kill this one during this round, I believe. And Baldwin gets the kill, which means the Inspire is a bit wasted, but we can use it to move here and attack this one, so whatever. Alright, let's start attacking this one. Take this position. Let's move here. And we miss a great launch, 94%. But it doesn't matter because this fight is easy enough. Should have shot at this one, I guess, but once again, doesn't matter. It's completely fine. Alright. Just try to kill this one immediately. Nice damage there. Very nice damage. Blocked Borghild's line of attack there, but it doesn't matter because it's already dead. Alright, 2 of them left. And my assessment was correct. This fight was no problem at all. 77 health. So even this batter might kill it. We'd like to get the kill on Baldwin, who does get to act before this Unhold, so let's not attack with Jon. Okay, well, that means we can't get to next to this one with Baldwin. And like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about getting the kills on the quote-unquote correct people, so let's just go in and kill that one. It's fine, let's kill some more of them in the future or something. Right. And that one's fleeing. Okay, so now Baldwin should be able to get the kill here. There we go. Alright. Baldwin actually gets a level up as well. Well deserved. And here's some unhold loot. We get some unhold hides, which we needed for crafting and also for the Kraken thingamajig here. Right, let's actually check immediately if we can now craft something. I believe there is something we can craft. Yes, we can craft a mountain helm, which will restore helmet armor each turn. Is there something else we can get? We can make some additional fur padding, but don't actually need any more. We can make some lindworm scale cloaks. Those are also very nice. Immunity to stun, knockback, grab, and acid. Very, very nice item. Let's craft all 3 of those. And what else? What else? Yeah, let's just make the... Also, some throwing nets can be repaired. So let's craft that mountain helm. I've never made one, actually, I believe. So that's slightly exciting. Right. Prepare those. Could actually move them into the front of the queue because they'll be done faster. So let's do it like that. And are we even salvaging anything anymore? We are not. Would we like to? Probably not. Well, there's a few items there we could salvage, but it's fine. Oh, what am I doing? I should have the crafting tent there. Okay. So it's going to take a while, but it's not like we are on a time limit or something, so whatever's. Salvaging, yeah, we don't need to be salvaging, so 146 hours to craft all of that junk. Do we need to heal here? Probably not, so do that. We only have 1 person training anymore. Do we need to be hunting? I guess we should be hunting, so let's have at least our housemaid hunt at the very least, and let's have at least 1 scout hunt as well. Alright, let's camp here for a while. I guess we could check if the Lair of Forbidden Rituals has a champion for us. If not, we'll leave it be. After we've stopped camping, and afterwards we'll head towards Brookstad because we have a lot of things to sell again. Okay, let's break camp here. See if there's anything here. Nope. There is a Höllenhund, and we kind of would like to have Höllenhund parts still. But I don't believe I'll bother with a camp that doesn't have a champion in it at the moment. We'll probably find something worth killing while we head to Brookstad anyway. We see tracks here. It's either orcs or goblins. Guess we could go and take a look. How much inventory space do we actually have left? There's some, and we can make more room by combining items. Anyway, I forgot to give Baldwin his level up, so let's do it now. Just the standard stuff. Hit points, melee skill, melee defense. Okay. And let's continue moving. Take a look from atop the mountain. We see nothing. But we should be able to find something before we get to Brookstad. And if not, then so be it. Still need to be a little bit careful around the forests during the night time, I suppose. Even though if we do get ambushed, there's very few things that can actually kill all of us. Alright, now here's a camp again. Similar to the one we took out over here. Multiple champions. This one seems to be slightly easier than the last one. But only slightly, so yeah, definitely will be destroying that camp. So let's let our raged guys sit out once again. Bring in Hubert, who has healed after losing his ear for minus 10% initiative, which is actually quite bad for him because he relies on a lot of initiative things. But only 10% down is not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. And let's also bring either Farouk or Volram, and I suppose Volram makes slightly more sense with his pretty nice weapon. Alright, so that's the lineup. And we have 2 tanks. We should be fine in this fight. Guess we should bring in Serhilda as well. So we need to let someone sit out in that case. And it could actually be Volram, who we just decided to bring. Sure. Can't stun Necrosavants anyway. So let's bring in Serhilda with her nets. Could bring or use nets on Gajon and Chloe again. Do we want to be doing that though? I guess we do, since there are more than a few Necrosavants. There's like, I don't know, 6 of them, probably. So we probably do want nets on other people as well. It's like whatever if we bring reinforced versions or the regular ones, but I suppose we can bring the reinforced ones. Don't need this poison here. Then again, I don't want to be using too many nets on Sami, because he deals very nice damage and I'd rather be dealing damage. So let's do this again. Yeah, that seems good. Let's actually wait for dawns, just so we have a little bit more visibility, not that it matters. And we aren't repairing anything anymore. Alright. Let's see if this camp poses a challenge for us. 20 enemies, that's not that many. And as we saw in our earlier fight against a similar camp, these honor guards are pretty easy to kill even if they're champions. So shouldn't have too much of a problem here. So maybe these ancient honor guards should be buffed a little bit, or at least the champion versions. Alright, so once again we could back off a little bit. And as we can see, this one is waiting, so we made a few slight positioning errors in our fight last time against these same enemies, but we could avoid that this time if we wanted to. Provided we can actually hit the Höllenhund with Hermann, we probably should be able to do so. Sure, let's reposition a little bit. Move back 2 tiles. Right, good hit there. Necrosavants are waiting before they start to attack, as usual. Okay, Boldemin actually take this position here. Alright. Necrosavants coming in. And there are 5 of them. None of them are champions, but 2 of them are Necrosavant Lords, which deal quite a bit more damage than the regular ones. And they are quite tanky, because they are nimble with a lot of hit points. Let's inspire Borghild here for 2 hits with his, or her rather, her nice axe. Let's use a net with Baldwin. This flank is actually a bit... well, I don't know if in trouble is the right word to use, or the term, but Baldwin definitely not the person I want to be hit on by Necrosavants with his 38 melee defense. Does have resilient though, so the bleeds aren't going to do their full effect, at least. Right, let's just destroy armor on this Ancient Honor Guard here. Get a headshot. Which, if I remember correctly, Jon did the very same thing in our last fight against an Ancient Honor Guard. Not ideal. They do have Steel Brow as well, so it doesn't deal more damage. Very nice damage by Borghild there. So for the most part we don't actually need help from the nets in order to be able to hit these Necrosavants, but it does prevent them from moving around, and they might spend their actions trying to break free, so in that way they are quite useful here. And I suppose Baldwin needs some help now, so let's use a net on this Necrosavant. Get the other net out there. And let's use a net on this Lord here. But actually start to kill Janoton instead of the Necrosavant Lord. Mainly because it's just easier. Here I would like to have a net on the Necrosavant though, because we only have a 77 to hit. Unless I go for the thrust attack. But the Cudgel deals more damage and also inflicts daze, so I would like to do that instead. Or maybe I should go for the Honor Guard here. Almost get a kill there. Wolf can start killing this one. And Gajon use a net on something, I suppose. This one is almost dead, but even so, we have plenty of nets now, so might as well use them. We also have Serhilda's nets. Let's use one there. And we have immense range on nets because of her perks. But yeah, next time I make a netmaster, I should make sure I have packs and belts as well, because this is not as good as it could be. Right, don't need to be using one on this regular Honor Guard. Could use one on Furonius here. But let's instead just hold on to it. And probably get a kill here. Nope, we miss a 95. Okay. Hubert was struck down against barbarians, is now back in action. I guess he goes for this flank. Right, get the kill, get a stun. Use a net and get your shield out there. Get a free shield wall as well. Would have been probably beneficial to position Sami in a way that he could actually use lunge. But it's not the biggest error. Right, Gajon has a net out. Doesn't actually have a target for it. So we could just switch into the shield, or we could wait. Guess we'll wait for now. Same with Serhilda. Okay, don't get a kill there. Let's go for a split here. Get 2 hits in. Okay, we are starting to take damage on Baldwin. Yeah, as we can see, the nets do help quite a bit here. They're not like mandatory at all at this point, in a fight like this at least, but they do help. So might as well use them since we have them. And Baldwin is taking damage, so we probably need to rotate him out of there. Okay, that guy's dead. So we could rotate Hubert in already and let him die a second time. Or we could actually rotate Chloe and afterwards rotate Enhard as well, if we want to. But for now, let's just wait. Or we could go for the Vengeance Flail, which might even kill this one. Well, sure. Yeah, okay, it's dead. Good one. And who do we inspire? Let's inspire the wolf for next round. Gajon gets hit. And we are taking more damage on Baldwin, so definitely want to rotate him out of there now. Right, Yawn, demolish armor on Tyrann. Nope, we miss a 95. Sad times. Right, these ones didn't break free, so I guess we just get the shield out already. Maybe I should, like, I don't remember if Höllenhoods teleport if they're trapped in a net. I would imagine they do though, but let's try it. I don't remember if that's the case or not, so why not try it here? Get confirmation on it. Alright, Baldwin. Get out of there, I guess. He's still in a semi-bad spot, but he'll probably survive next round. If not, then rest in peace. Okay. Could try to daze this one that isn't dazed, or I could just go for more damage on this one. Guess we'll go for the daze on the one that isn't dazed, and we miss a 77. Rightio. Let's taunt Janoton. And I guess also this honor guard. And let's kill this one. Nice. Miss another 95. Hubert doing work though. Now they're going for Emmerich. And Serhilda as well. Okay, well, Serhilda is now in trouble. So maybe I made a positioning error in putting her on the very tip of our southern flank. So let's see if this Helen teleports. Indeed it does, but it remains netted somehow. Okay. Weird stuff. Well, let's see if it needs to break free before it can move. I would imagine that at least happens. Alright, who do we inspire? It could be Emmerich. Or it could just be Sami or the wolf. Let's do Emmerich. Right. We have Berserk on you. Yes, we do. Can we kill this one? Maybe. Not quite. Left with 4 hit points. And Baldwin has taken a bit of damage, but can still be used semi-aggressively, which is to take this position here, I guess. Get a pretty nice vengeance hit in there. And once again, we don't have enough stamina on Borghild after we move. So we'll need to get one of these weapon masteries. Anyway, let's move then. And with Chloe, I guess we'll get next to these two. Okay, that one's dead. Could go for Mykapor here, or I could just wait and see if we get a Necrosavant within cudgel range. So either option is fine, I believe. Guess it does. If we land a hit, Mykapor will deal less damage. Though he is quite unlikely to hit anyone. Well, let's go for it, I guess. And we do land a hit. So there's the daze and the stagger. Now with the wolf I am probably going to wait here, though maybe I should rotate Emmerich out of this position. Because the Necrosavant will be able to land every single hit if it decides to continue attacking him. But let's wait for now. And get a kill here. And score a couple of nice hits. So if I remember correctly, taunting Necrosavants when you're not actually engaged in melee with them won't work, but I guess we could test it out here. So we could taunt this Lord here and see if it decides to teleport to Gajon. Or I could just move here, because we're quite likely to be able to do so with 97 melee defense. And Serhilda might actually be in trouble, so maybe we shouldn't test it out just now. Let's just move and make sure that she actually doesn't get attacked by the Lord. And with Herman, guess we could great lunge. But let's instead just wait for now. Right, they're going for Baldwin again. So now he is almost dead, actually. He's also fleeing. So Halvor will need to rally him. Does still have all his action points, so we'll be able to do so. Thanks to Resilient, the bleed shouldn't be enough to kill Baldwin, but he now needs to be rotated out of there, and he probably doesn't have enough fatigue to do it on his own. So can we actually rotate him out of there with someone else? With the wolf? Yes, because he gets to act before the necrosavants. But we also need to make sure these ancient honor guards won't just get to kill him after the rotations. So yeah, I guess that was my bad, putting him in this semi-risky spot here. Should have seen it coming, that this one would also probably decide to target him. Okay, Höllenhood has broken free from the net. Okay, so can't inspire, we need to rally. And hopefully it works. Okay, it does work. Alright. But yeah, if we lose people here, then I guess that was meant to be, and they weren't fit to survive. It is the survival of the fittest after all, in the Beastie Boyos. Right, so with Asa, I would like to kill these necrosavants of course, but they'll be quite a bit harder to kill than these honor guards, so let's just go for this honor guard here. We actually land a stun. No, it's not a stun, it's a daze, because they have steel brow. Alright. But we can probably get the kill on Yon here. Also has Vengeance active, so it's a bit of a waste to actually use the Vengeance on this honor guard. Maybe we should spend it on a necrosavant instead. However, that means skipping out on Berserk. So let's just kill. And after that, go for this one. And that's a good hit there. Having more tanks with taunt would definitely help in fights like this, but alas, it is what it is. Alright, now the wolf will need to save Baldwin. So I guess we rotate him to the middle, and after that I believe the necrosavants won't be targeting him. Unless we make another positioning mistake. So let's go ahead and get to it. We'll need to do it at the start of next round, because we run out of action points here. Kill that one. Might be worth it to just recover instead of going for a flail hit here. We have minus chance to hit and minus damage anyway, so let's just recover. And thanks to Resilient, Baldwin will survive this. So if you're using nimble characters, definitely don't skimp out on Resilient. I believe it's a very valuable perk in Legends. And since you get more perk points in Legends than Vanilla, it's definitely, in my opinion, worth it. If you want to keep someone alive, take the perks that enable that outcome. Anywho, let's kill this thing. Or try to kill it. Alright, wolf. Time to save Baldwin. And we miss an 88. Right, continue to taunt. Don't have enough fatigue to test out if the taunt has more range here, but whatevs. Now if we get really unlucky here, Serhilda might also be in trouble, might even die, but it's not the biggest loss if that happens. Yeah, her defenses aren't that impressive. Necrosavants are once again repositioning themselves. And we are unable to kill this honor guard here. Okay. And I guess I'll go for the lunge here instead of attacking the Höllenhund. Do need to keep Boldamin like in the middle of the formation somehow, so we shouldn't move everyone away from him. Right, inspire someone. Guess it can be Emmerich, but I want it on next round instead of this one. So if I move Jon away from this spot, there is the possibility that the Necrosavants will once again target Boldamin. But if I move here with Jon, that shouldn't happen, I believe. Not just yet, anyway. And I guess I could get the Paul Flell out with him. Maybe even manage to do something with him still. Though it's a bit unlikely. And even if he scores a hit, he'll deal far less damage than usual thanks to the injury. Alright, so Borghild, I guess, since we're trying to protect Boldamin, should just stay put for now. And probably like attack the Höllenhund once it rejoins the fight. Unless it goes for Hermann, which is always possible. Could also get our pole hammer out already, but I don't know if I should. I'll move here and end his or her turn rather. It's quite possible one of the Necrosavants or even a couple of them will now decide to target her. And that's a-okay with me. Emmerich can move here. Wolf kind of needs to stick around here to stay as Boldavin's bodyguard for now. Let's inspire Emmerich. Get a kill there. And a kill there. Continue to taunt. This is 14 fatigue, so we can keep doing it, so might as well use the thrust as well. Get a kill. I guess we'll wait instead of going for the Lord there. Okay. Gajon has actually been hit. 21% chance to hit there. Well, actually 24. So 4 enemies remain, but it continues to be a bit tricky because the Necrosavants will continue to reposition and we need to keep protecting Boldamin. So need to be a little bit careful here. Also still have the Höllenhund's teleports to worry about. Alright, so if I move with the wolf, someone else needs to move. around here so that we guarantee that the necrosavants don't go for Baldwin. We don't really need the wolf to kill these others, though it would definitely help. I guess Borghild can move to that position, so let's move the wolf here. And we miss. Or I could just move Baldwin now. Like here. Which should be safe, at least if Asa doesn't move. Or I can move here. Not sure if that's safe, but it's probably safe because Halvar is handling the rear flank with his presence. Let's just stay put for now. So, since we don't have any more nets, I guess we need to kind of keep this formation just to keep Baldwin safe. Then again, I could have moved Baldwin here and put someone next to him so that would have handled it. Oh well. Right, let's keep on doing things. Let's keep on taunting. The bleed is a bit bad though, since Gajon doesn't have resilient. So if this goes really badly, he might even die to bleeds and the damage from this cleaver. We do have bandages for free on Halvar. So we might be able to handle it, maybe. But we'll need to re-evaluate what's going on after this Necrosavant Lord has spent his turn here. There's the slight possibility that if we hit the Höllenhund, it will actually teleport close enough to Baldwin to actually kill him. So we shouldn't probably go for the launch here. Miss a 74. And now they're going for Halvar. Because he's all out by his lonesome over there. But he still does have his armor intact and all his hit points, so should be fine. Especially since the Necrosavants have now taken some damage, so we should be able to kill them pretty fast from now on. Baldwin actually able to deal some damage even with the injury. Don't have enough fatigue for an Inspire. We could actually go for damage for once with Halvar. Let's do it. Almost killed the Höllenhund there. Okay, one Necrosavant down. So we only have this Lord and this one left. And this one will die to one hit. So we should be safe here and not lose anyone. Guess we can even keep taunting with Gajon. Yeah, with all these initiative characters here, this Necrosavant should die before it can attack Baldwin. Probably. Though I can't actually attack with both Hubert and Enhard. So maybe I just keep Asa here for now, just to guarantee that Baldwin is safe. But it was apparently unnecessary since Chloe is able to get the kill there. Okay. Let's kill the Höllenhund. Deal some nice damage there. Alright, and there we go. Though I made a slight mistake there in not using the attack that has more of a chance to hit. Anyway, we get a couple of level ups. Everyone survives. We get 4 famed weapons. We get a pike, which is not going to be used, I don't believe. Doesn't have enhanced damage. We also get a cleaver, which once again is pretty meh. This other cleaver is also pretty bad, actually. So we found like, I don't know, 6, 7 of these famed two-handed cleavers in these undead camps, and none of them have been very good. But we do have one good cleaver in our inventory anyway, so it's not a big deal. Also, this second pike is also kind of though it is better than this one. Deals more damage against armor at least. So maybe we'll use it in a fight or two, I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, next time we'll be once again camping and repairing and healing, and we'll head to Brookstad to sell our loot, and maybe we'll take a caravan south to finally spawn a famed gun for Malabode. But before I end the episode, let's level up these guys. So Jon, level 13. We could actually go for fatigue now. Do we want to? With mind over body, I don't know if it's necessary, but then again, we don't actually have battle flow to help with that. So we could go for more hit points or resolve. Let's go for more resolve. Helps with mind over body fatigue reduction. Fatigue cost reduction, that is. Also Hubert, level 12. And we'll take more initiative, even though he does have the missing ear for minus 10% of it. Anyway, that's enough for now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.